Hey everyone, it's Hayes. They released some spoilers whilst I was asleep. I went to bed at 9:30 last night because I was exhausted. And as you can tell by my voice, I am also ill. Don't worry, it's just a cold. I did a test. Miss Rona, I don't have her, she's not here. It's just a cold. A pretty bad cold, by the way, with how terrible it is. So let's just go over all of the spoiler images in the order I have them saved on my phone. Again, none of these images have an episode attached to them. I don't have a clue what episode any of these things are from. So the first one is of Daddy Agrest using the Butterfly Miraculous. Is this like a new transformation sequence? I don't know. The butterflies here kind of seemed to match the other picture we got earlier yesterday, where he was like stamping his staff on the ground, so perhaps these are from the same scene. It looks kind of more abstract, so I guess that would add up. I've had thoughts since last night, and I think maybe there's a possibility he's the way I think he's using the rings is that he's basically using his power of transmission, that's the butterfly's power, to transmit the power of another miraculous into the ring when someone gets akumatized if they're wearing an alliance ring. So possibly that's what's going on here, is like showing that happening. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's just me theorising. I have no idea. The next one. Okay, I didn't have a clue who this was. Turns out apparently it's Veronica, who works at the Wax Museum, the Grevin Museum. I didn't recognise her. You've probably only seen her in Puppeteer 2, which is not surprising because I've only seen that episode once because it gives me nightmares. Like, I've watched the rest of the show many times. Puppeteer 2 can go die in a hole. But what she's doing, God, I'm not sure. She looks scary, however, this outfit, does anyone else, like that bit on her shoulder, does anyone else think it looks like someone's come along, put an egg on her shoulder, and then smashed it and the egg is running down her shoulders? Just me? Okay. The next shot is of Mr. Bug and Lady Bug running through Paris. Things are falling over. Although I can't see what's doing it, so, this is a bit of a strange Akuma. Are they invisible? Are they really big? Do they have a power to lift things up off the ground? I don't know, but it looks very interesting. The next one, oh my god though. Adrian and Natalie hugging each other. I don't care what episode this is from, I'm just happy it's happening. We all saw the way Natalie looked at Adrian when she got back in Multiplication. That's the way she looked at him. Oh my god, that scene makes me so soft. I love their relationship. I hope whatever happens, because I'm like, has Natalie just left Gabriel in terms of she's no longer helping him with Hawkmoth stuff, or Monarch stuff, should I say, but she's still going to be his assistant, or is she, moving out, getting a new job completely? What's going on there? Because I am worried for Adrian if she's leaving completely. I don't want her to leave, and not just because I want Gabe not to happen, because of the way she is with Adrian, so... Okay, so the next two are kind of together. I was a bit confused. I was like, where on earth is this person? Turns out they're in Natalie's room. So is this Natalie? I doubt it, but I guess there's a possibility. But they're in Natalie's room, as you can see by this picture. So it's a person, I would assume, akumatized, since they are purple. And they are using the Goat Miraculous. You can see them getting the staff from the Goat Miraculous. Who this could be, I'm not sure. To me, this looks like a female character, but I'm really unsure, and of course we can see they are using the Alliance ring, but who it is, absolutely no clue, besties. The next one is an Akuma butterfly, a purified Akuma by the looks of things. It looks more white than purple to me in this shot, flying over a piano, and the only piano I believe we know of in the show is Adrian's piano in his bedroom. So this Akuma fight has happened in Adrian's room where they purified it, which would make sense if it's from the same episode as this other person, if they are in Natalie's room and the fight goes to Adrian's room and they win in there, possibly. I guess it could also hint to Adrian being akumatized. If you've read the show Bible, I don't want to know if that happens. No means no, but apparently a lot of you don't understand that word. The next one is of Adrian in the courtyard at school looking at his phone. There isn't really much else to say about that. I don't know, he could have seen absolutely anything, not sure. And then we have two very interesting ones. These seem like just before the other image we got yesterday of the Goat Miraculous, and it does seem like it is, like we're getting like a good look at how the rings are being made, so I'm going to be really interested to see how they work, because right now they are confusing me, because it's not that I dislike the idea of them, I like the idea of them, but how can something be a wearable piece of technology but also be a miraculous at the same time? You know what I mean? Like, so I know when Adrian and Marinette use the miraculouses, they can talk to each other on them. I'm not disputing that. However, when they're not using their miraculouses, they're just a normal piece of jewellery. They can't do anything. They just look nice, right? They're just a pair of earrings and a ring. There's nothing more to them. So right now I am a bit confused how they can be, both. But anyway, it looks amazing. I can't wait to see what's actually going on. We also have some new images that are definitely from the Kwame's Choice episode. So we already know Adrian goes over to Marinette's to do something, I don't know, looks like it's going to be classwork since there's a folder involved, and Adrian apparently, now he's falling for Marinette, inherits her clumsiness. He drops the folder, they both reach for it, and they look at each other like this. It's not quite the guilt trip boiler room scene, but I still love the way they look at each other. That's the thing I love the most about the show. The way Adrian looks at Marinette. Nothing else. Forget the rest of the show. That's the only thing I care about. And then the final two images. The final two images are the most confusing. It's these green and pink spheres that are kind of like clashing together. Now I think like the most obvious interpretation of this is Ladybug and Cat Noir's powers, pink and green. However, in the second image there seems to be like some sort of outline in the pink one, and it's kind of making me think of what happened with Tiki in Dearest Family, how it kind of looked like there was that person. But I don't know, is this someone merging the powers together? Maybe? I'm really not sure. Like I said, those two are the most confusing to me. But either way, it all looks amazing, and don't worry, yes, I will spend the day relaxing because I am in no fit shape to do any work whatsoever. I'd love to know what you think of these images, besties, and I'll see you in the next one.